turn a little bit of a corner these last couple weeks?
Yeah, to some degree. I think the first quarter of last game kind of signified that we were able to put things together and execute at a high level, and it kind of was reminiscent of last year, the latter part of last season, and shows that we are capable of doing it again.
Doug, take us through that last touchdown pass.
We recognize the coverage. It's a coverage that we see far too often, and Russ made a great call, great check, and we were able to connect on it.
Coach said he's sensing Russ is beginning to feel better. Do you get that in terms of the way he's carrying himself now?
Yeah, for sure. He's still recovering from those injuries, but he's doing a phenomenal job. He's been working extra hard to make sure that his body is right come game day. He's been giving himself the best opportunity, which in turn gives us as an offense the best opportunity to go out there and score points, and we were able to capitalize on that.
You've played in a few big games, but in the regular season, where's this one ranked to pull this off?
Honestly, I know it's cliche and we keep saying it, but every game's the same for us. Every game's a championship opportunity, so this is no different. We don't like to make games bigger than what they are, because if you do that, then you can lose your focus, and we want to focus just how we focus in practice and treat every game the same. So we don't look at it that way.
All the offense has been through, and the injuries. How do you like where you're sitting now, 16-1?
Phenomenal. We've had our struggles, but fortunately enough, we've been on the positive side of it. So as we continue to get healthy and we continue to execute and get better at that, I think we'll continue to improve and hopefully continue to win.
4 plays down at the goal line for New England at the end. You're on the sideline watching. What's running through your mind watching your defense?
Our defense has been in that situation so many times before, and it's not a surprise now. It's amazing that they do it consistently at that, but not surprised at it. And those guys, they play with so much heart and so much passion for one another. It's just beautiful to watch. It's like artwork in motion, and I can't be more happy for those guys. Can't be thankful enough to be on the same team with those guys.
A lot of people played well today, but CJ showed his versatility. Talk a little bit about his game.
Yeah, we were extremely excited for CJ and proud of him. He's been struggling with injuries, trying to get on the field and combating those. But when he got his opportunities, he showed out. Whether it be in the backfield when we get the ball to him, handing the ball off to him, or when he's in the passing game. You could see he's a playmaker, and he loves to play football, and he's aggressive and physical, and we need that. He lights up the sideline when he does the things that he does. So excited to have him as part of our offense.
What kind of toughness did he show you? Some of the hits he took and catches?
Not only that, just some of the hits he took, but we call it dark creases in the offense, when the hole is not really there, but you have to trust it that the offensive line is gonna open it up. And he did that several times. He went in the dark crease, got smacked a few times, but then hopped right back up. And his facial expression, his mannerisms didn't change. It was like this is business as usual. And then one catch on the sideline, I remember he didn't step out of bounds. He sought contact, and that's. It lit up our sidelines, and to see a guy do that who's been struggling with injuries, and he shows his dedication to his teammates when he does stuff like that.
Doug, defensively, the Patriots play a lot of zone and give some opportunities, and then blow up in the red zone. It's obviously very difficult to score, as they've shown the scoring stats. You were able to get in 3 times. When you're going against a team that plays that much zone, I won't say permissive in allowing yards, but do you feel as if there's going to be opportunities as you go along?
Well, 2 of the 3 touchdowns were in man coverage. So, they did an excellent job of trying to mix it up and trying to catch us off guard. But, our guys on offense, they study really, really hard, and giving a lot of credit to our coaches of putting us in situations to be successful. And then obviously the players executing at a high level to make it happen. But, as far as their defense, again, they're a good defense. I think they were second in scoring, and that's for a reason. And so, whether it was man coverage or zone coverage, we just tried to go out there and execute what we knew we could do.
Just one quick follow. Is this kind of next level football between the mental and chess match and then the physical?
Absolutely. The physical part of it, I don't really think has much of weight anymore. You know, it's everybody in this game is athletic, is an athletic freak, you know, has the athletic capability to play at a high level, but it's that chess match that you talk about that really takes it over the top. And Tom Brady has been doing it for years, you know, and the guys have been trying to follow his lead in the way that he really picks apart defenses. And fortunately enough, our defenses, again, studies a lot of tape, and our offense did the same thing to put us in a situation to be successful tonight.
But having said that, I mean, it came down to the last 4 downs. It was a war. I mean, which team would hold?
I wouldn't characterize it as war, but it was definitely a struggle, you know, and a difficulty that we expected. You know, we knew going in that it was going to be a tough matchup for us, but again, those guys on the defensive side, you know, it's kind of ironic that the ball on the 1-yard line with an opportunity to win it, you know, but fortunately enough, the ball rolled our way this time.
Doug, Pete's pointed to after that Saints game, he said they just had a discussion and decided they need to open it up and not be so worried about Russell getting injured. What place did you have in those conversations, and what was that time like?
I can't tell you what we talked about. We had conversations, but obviously that's behind closed doors.
All right, let me rephrase it. Why was that the right time to start opening things up?
Because we're able to do it. You know, we are capable of doing it. We've shown it in the past. You know, we have so many weapons on offense. You look at a guy like Jimmy Graham and Tyler Lockett, Jermaine Kearse, Paul Richardson, C.J. Prosise, Christian Michael, Thomas Rawls when he gets back, Luke Wilson. I mean, we have so many weapons. And then you've got an elusive, athletic, freak of nature quarterback who can get the ball to those weapons. And so, you know, to us, it was just unleash the dragon, you know, let us go. And that's pretty much it.
Had you been having trouble scoring in the red zone?
Had
You
I?
guys, no, you, I mean, the offense.
Yeah, you know, we've been in situations. I think last game was the first time we went 4 for 4 in touchdowns. So we've struggled there, but you know, we're consistently getting better. And again, it comes down to getting healthy as well.
Anything else, guys? Yeah, coming into the East Coast against a 7-1 team, coming off the bye, you guys are on short rest. How big of a statement when do you think this is to the rest of the league?
I don't know what kind of statement it is to the rest of the league. I just know that the phenomenal emotional feeling that we had in the locker room afterwards, after a hard-fought battle, you know, it's good to get the road victory, but you know, we got a lot of things to improve on still, and so we're gonna get back on this plane and get back to work.
Anything else?
Thanks a lot. Thank you.